configuration. Okay, let me make sure that it's encoding properly here. It looks like it. Yeah, looks like it. So let's get this started and see what happens. He's hoping that everything works out properly. So alright. I guess we'll just go ahead and do the usual. Start with our introductions, and then I will do some kind of an intro thing like usual.
Okay.
Okay. We finally starting to introduce ourselves then?
Yep.
Okay. Hey, my name is Stupid Wild Guy. I will be playing Mitch, the Goblin Mage, ready for some farts and queefs.
I am Falling Star. I'll be playtesting a vampire class that I've been developing. His name is Aethric, and that is all.
I am Mia Harpy, going to be playing as Gilfrey, the Huntress. And that's basically it. Okay.
Lavender 831. I'm gonna be playing Elena, an elven mage. And that is it.
Alrighty. And as per usual, I am Serene Inc., the Dungeon Master, and it's my job to try and kill everybody in this campaign that occurs in Nintendopia. With that, I will explain a little bit of what's been going on. For those who watch the stream, or maybe don't watch the stream, that watch on YouTube, last week there was no episode because we were having trouble with our recording software. It did not want to record properly. It was being awkward and kept giving us issues with our mics. So we ended up playing a side campaign, plus we were getting getting Lavender here, his introduction into D&D. We figured we'd do something other than Pool of Radiance. We were supposed to have a new player again this week, but he didn't show up. So we're continuing the campaign we were doing last week. Recap of last week's campaign. The players made their way from the Red Thorn Tavern in Faerun, which is the D&D world. They went from there and got they went through a portal which led them to what appears to basically be the world of Minecraft, which I labeled as Minecraftia. Fought some creepers, fought a bunch of zombies, took till round 13 to take out all the zombies because they kept spawning more zombies. It's actually the longest encounter we've ever had in 5th edition. Usually don't go above round 3, if we even ever see round 3. And yeah, our campaign starts here. It has been 3 days since the last session, since the night of the zombie attack, basically. Aethric, Gale, Mitch, and Elena all worked throughout the last 3 days to build a wall around the testificate village thing, whatever you want to call it, NPC village. During all of this, they built the wall out of cobblestone by mining said cobblestone. One of them found a bunch of iron, put the iron together, threw a pumpkin on its head, and it became a massive iron golem that has been walking around, helping to protect the village from the zombies. Everyone's basically just been waiting for Herobrine to make another attack, as he did 3 days prior. However, he has not since appeared, nor have there been quite as many zombies attempting to attack the village. At this point, I will ask what each of you are currently doing.
Gil would be probably looking around, seeing any other stuff that is different.
Alright, make a perception check.
Oh, okay. Let's see. Perception. Woo!
Alright, 15 on perception. Off in the distance, towards the east, over the course of the last 3 days, you've been noticing a change in one of the mountains. It's been slowly growing darker.
And redder.
And redder. It actually has been growing redder. It seems like the stone has been slowly being replaced with something else.
Gil's going to tell this to the others. Guys, there's something going on over there. Should we investigate it? It's not that far.
It would be wise.
Okay. Wait.
Agreed.
Alrighty.
I'm gonna try out an Arcana check when we get over. I assume you're talking about this Reddit stuff.
Yeah,
The netherrack.
the netherrack there.
Well,
You'll
you
notice
know
that
what
it's
it is.
yeah. You'll notice that it's kind of like a curve. That's literally the best I could do in creating a mountain. Before you guys get too much further than that, though.
Yeah, we should be around here.
Yeah.
It's like, what is perception on the rock?
Perception on the red
But
rock.
actually, it would be more like search or well, not really searching, but just look at it. Wait, nature. That's it.
Nature. Yeah, that would probably be what it would be. Nature.
That would be nature. And that.
6 on your
Which is-
nature. You don't know anything about it.
I'm gonna
What
try
is this?
Arcana. Yeah, I'll just try Arcana. It's not very good.
Alright. You sense strong magic coming from high atop the mountain.
Yeah.
The red rock itself doesn't seem particularly magical, but it seems like it's being changed into the red rock by some form of magic.
Seems like some pretty bad juju over here, guys.
No, just because Gil is wondering what this stone is, she's going to take out her hand axe and hit it with it.
Alrighty. Using your hand axe to hit it doesn't really do anything.
No breaking or
No, I mean it's stone.
okay.
I mean,
I thought it was like netherrack, like actual netherrack, where it'll
Well-
break easily.
it's netherrack, but you need a pickaxe to mine it, not a hand axe.
just a stone or a wood pickaxe can do it just fine.
Yeah, but the hand axe isn't a pickaxe.
Okay. Well,
So-
I'm going to test it out, you know.
Right.
There is dark magic coming from it. Actually, Gil doesn't know unless Mitch said so.
Yeah, I said it was pretty bad juju.
Yeah.
What time of day is it?
It's about midday.
Do we know where it's coming from, or will we have to make a perception check to try to determine where it is leaking out from?
Yeah, you'd have to make a perception check.
Okay, perception check due.
Alright, not bad with a 12. The stone the redstone seems to become more frequent the higher up the mountain that you look.
Okay.
It seems almost like something from the top of the mountain is causing whatever this redstone is.
Yeah, I tell it to you guys. And, do we want to go up there, you guys? It's
Sure.
kind of creepy.
I don't care. I'm interested.
If we do nothing, then surely this whole land will be turned to whatever this red stone is. We should investigate.
Yes.
Okay, vampire.
Your name is Atrick, right?
Aethric.
Atrick. Okay. Atrick. Let's go.
Alright. As you reach about there, everybody make me a perception check.
Yay, another perception check. That's what I'm good at. Well, kinda. It really depends on the roll.
11, 13.
Only a
Perception
9.
is wisdom, right?
Yes, wisdom.
I have an advantage on perception checks.
Alright.
Okay, so,
Yeah, that means you get to roll twice, so.
and pick the highest number.
Yep. Roll twice, pick the highest number.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
8.
I'll pick 8.
Um,
I'm there to the elf. Say.
I'm a blind elf.
Mitch, as you and the rest of the party are walking up the mountain, you hear a loud noise, as if a great big piece of glass is suddenly shattered by something.
Oh no,
powerful.
aghast.
It freaks you out enough that you look up, trying to determine where this sound came from, and there, high in the sky, is a massive black hole. It looks literally like the sky just shattered apart.
Guys, you might want to look up top. Pretty bad up there. Does it seem like anything coming through or coming out or anything?
Interesting that you should ask that, because just as you get your party's attention to look up into the sky, a massive rainbow suddenly flies from the hole in the sky and slams into the ground only about 5 feet away from Gale. Massive massive cloud of dust gets kicked up when rainbow slams hard into the ground in front of you.
Whoa! Maybe if we follow it, we can get some money.
The rainbow does seem to go up into the hole. But while the rainbow is interesting, what interests you even further is what comes from the rainbow. Sliding down the rainbow as if it's a solid object, which actually, upon touching, you realize it is, comes a small girl, no older than maybe 10 at the most. She's dressed in a pink dress. She has blonde hair that's kept up in pigtails, and her eyes seem to shine as if they're sapphires. As she reaches the end of the rainbow, she stands to her feet and she looks around in a panic and she shouts, "Where am I now?"
Hello. Yes,
You don't
Gail's
quite-
going to say hello.
The girl looks to Gale and she looks a little afraid. She stutters out, "Hi?"
Don't be afraid. We will not hurt you.
Says the. I'm just kidding.
That is the blood-sucking monster, right?
No, he's a good blood-sucking monster.
Right.
Is he a vegan?
Vegan. Oh, that's great. No, he was originally like a servant of a royal and rich noble household, but they got rid of him, so he kind of feels bad about that.
Ah.
Yeah, he's a pretty decent guy.
As long as he's not the House of Edward.
Nope.
So is he emo?
No, he's not House Edward.
He's
Not
definitely
at
not
all.
House of Edward. Although, I have to say, if Mark ever sends any of you guys his D&D 5th edition vampire class, you have to read through the House of Edward. It's freaking hilarious. That aside,
Gil will say, "My name's Gil. What's your name?" And she holds out her hand to offer a handshake.
the girl kind of retracts herself.
Sing?
Huh?
You're breaking up.
I'm breaking up. Breaking up. Well, not much I can do about that. So, because I mean, we've been doing everything. We've done everything that we can about that. I don't
Well-
know anything more that we can do.
Well, then again, you're recording this or something.
I am now, but it hasn't caused any problems at all.
Okay.
The last, like,
Okay,
half hour.
it's being fixed a little.
I can try turning off the thing again.
No, it was a lot better with it.
Yeah. Well, I don't know, because, like, I'm talking and I'm actually watching it go up and down and up and down and...
Well,
I
it
don't
should. That's
know.
because the volume of your voice goes up and down. The thing is that from our end, like, the entire transmission is going up and down. Like, if you were to hum a single note, then you would see that line stay pretty well. Okay, maybe we know what humming a note is. Then you would see that line stay pretty much, at the same area. But we would hear it as going up and down, even though you aren't. That's the
Right.
weird thing.
I don't know.
What about your speakers? Are those unchecked?
Those are unchecked, yeah.
What about the microphone drop-down thing?
Microphone drop-down thing.
Yeah, just above the bar. You should see a list of microphones that you have plugged in.
Yeah.
You might be using the wrong microphone, even if you only have one.
I only have one. There's no other options.
Hmm.
So I really there's literally nothing I can. There literally is nothing else I can do. I mean, so I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I can't hear it, and the recording is hearing what I'm hearing. So
Well, you're a lot better now.
yeah, I don't think I have any way of fixing it. So
You're gonna have to like look on Google or something after this and check it out.
yeah,
Because if it's something you can fix on Skype, then obviously. But if it's like a hardware thing or a bandwidth thing, then yeah, you're boned.
yeah. So we'll just have to kind of deal with it today and go from there. Um, anyways, it seems to be working fine right now.
Yeah.
Well, anyways, I said hi to the little girl and told her my name and offered a handshake. Now, where do we go from there?
The girl kind of retracts a bit. Um, she looks a bit uncomfortable. Um, she she looks around for a moment and in a soft, quiet voice she says, "My name's Anna."
Nice to meet you, Anna. Um, for well, how do you came from the sky? By the way, she's still holding out her hand.
Right. She turns toward the solid rainbow for a moment, and she kind of looks back and she says, "Well, the thing is I'm a psi user, and I I can open this thing. It's called the Rainbow Bridge. It connects all of the different worlds together."
Ah.
Please have Chris Helmsworth come out.
I know nothing about Chris Helmsworth, so I can't help you there.
He's Thor in.
Yeah, I thought so.
Okay. Yeah.
Another!
He's so hot.
I would totally do him.
Yeah.
He's fabulous!
Yeah. um.
Anyway.
I want to try and do an, let's see, maybe an Arcana check on the rainbow.
Alrighty.
Let's see, Arcana is Intelligence.
This is actually where religion would come to play very well because the Nordic, the Asgardian pantheon is actually in D&D. So if you worship, Thor or something like that, then you'd probably know what the Rainbow Bridge was.
Yeah. Well, Gil's right. Well, you certainly did came in with a really marvelous entrance.
She rubs the back of her neck nervously and says, "I wasn't trying to be marvelous. I was just trying to escape." Arcana check. The Rainbow Bridge is clearly magical. It's well, I mean, first of all, it's a solid rainbow. You don't get much more magical than that. The hole in the sky actually seems to be a portal from where the Rainbow Bridge came from. you can sense a very, very strong, very, very dark magic coming from the hole in the sky. Um, Unfortunately, before you can examine it any further, the hole in the sky seems to close up, the Rainbow Bridge vanishing before your eyes in a beautiful, brilliant flash of light and sparkles.
Sparkles.
Sparkles. Gotta have the sparkles.
Yes. God, I'm gonna ask Anna where she came from.
Alrighty. How would you ask that in character?
Where did you come from, little girl?
Anna first points to the sky and then realizes that the Rainbow Bridge is closed. She then turns back and she says, I came from a place called Eagle Land. It's a
What? Eagle Land?
it's a small kingdom, if you will. It's its own world, I guess. I don't really understand how it works. But it's it's a it's a yeah. Eagle Land is the land that I came from.
I'm gonna kind of lean into Gale and Mitch and whisper that the rainbow was definitely magical and kind of dark magic.
Uh, did you Arcana on the rainbow or Anna herself?
The rainbow.
Oh, I'm going to run an Arcana check on Anna
Alright,
herself.
this should be interesting.
Yeah, crit.
You can sense she's magical. Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna be suspicious of her, I guess.
Did you open up that portal, little girl?
Anna nods and says, "Yes, I was trying to escape."
Escaped from whom?
I don't know. It's a darkness. It's alive, but it isn't at the same time. The look on her face at this point is one of absolute terror and fear. Whatever it is that she was escaping from was obviously something really not cool.
Aetheric is going to step forward. He's going to go down on one knee, and he's going to say, "Fear not, child. I will protect you." And in fact, he's going to try a persuasion check to get her to calm down.
Alrighty. Not bad, not bad. After a few moments, she seems to more or less calm down.
If you created that rainbow to escape, could you create it again to return?
Anna thinks for a moment and says, I don't think I could return there. I could open the bridge somewhere else, but that was the fourth world I've escaped from. Every world I've traveled to, it has followed. It's engulfed every world I've ever seen.
Aethric is going to waft a gloved hand in the direction of some of this red stone. Does this stone look familiar, little girl?
She shakes her head and says, I've never seen it before.
The problems of this world may not be connected to the problems of the others. How does this darkness enter the world?
She's blah 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 blah. She
Exactly.
she stares at the ground silently for a moment, and then she says, I don't really know. I think it's opening its own rainbow bridge. That's all I can guess. It's a very powerful evil force. I don't.
Have you tried closing the rainbow bridges that it opens?
I would have to find them, and I can't even get close to the darkness. Anything the darkness touches, it consumes in an instant.
Do you know what caused the darkness?
She at first she starts to shake her head, and then after a moment she stops and says, the only thing I can think of is maybe the creature that Nintendo and I defeated, but he went home. I haven't seen him in such a long time. And he wasn't this either.
At any rate, it would be worth investigating.
Anna nods and says, if only we could return to my world. My world was already consumed by this darkness. Elena, make me a perception check.
Perception check.
Yes.
Perception check. 14.
Alrighty. Not bad. You hear something from higher up the mountain. Some kind of, I guess you could say, I almost want to say footsteps, but not exactly. Um, Kind of like the sound of a great many things making its way down the mountain. Um, yeah.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna tell the rest of the group. I'm gonna say, quiet. We may have company.
I say we had.
Okay.
They're coming from
We're
further
coming
up the
down
mountain.
here.
I'm
We're
going
coming
to.
down here. Brown that to be good.
I'm going to look up the mountain. Do I see anything?
Make me a perception check. You do actually see something. Further up the mountain, you see him making his way down from the mountain. Once again, wielding his massive diamond axe and his glowing white eyes. He begins to grow. He grows closer and closer to the group. Upon quick examination, right behind him are a great many creatures, the likes of which you have never seen in your life before. As soon as I can get map tools to place tokens. One moment. My map tools is frozen. There goes. That's working. Do.
Does hiding count as stealth checks?
Yeah, hiding would require a stealth check.
Okay, and are these is this redstone netherrack stuff, is it arranged in piles or just like, has the ground just changed?
It's just like the ground itself has changed.
Oh,
So you can't actually hide behind them.
No, you wouldn't be able to hide behind them.
Okay.
is there anything to hide behind, like rocks, trees, anything?
Not really.
Okay. Well.
As you notice Herobrine and his army of creatures that you've never seen before are making their way down the mountain, you hear Anna scream loudly, and she points behind the army and she says, "That's it!" Right there, behind the massive army, is a massive black cloud, slowly moving closer and closer.
Could there be a check to like, well, she's already said it. I'm gonna say a check to shut her up. But anyway.
Is there a rainbow bridge coming from it?
No, not that you can see. All you can see is a massive black cloud.
Aetheric is going to move over to here real quick. Anna, can you close the portal? Whatever it is coming through.
Anna shakes her head and says, I would not be able to close it myself, not without getting to it. But that would require getting through the darkness.
What is Herobrine and his army doing? Are they just like calmly marching down the mountain, or are they moving quickly?
They're calmly marching down the mountain.
Do we want to take them head on, or do we want to ambush them?
Ambush would require hiding, and we can't really do that. We
Well-
could retreat back to the village, but I'm not sure if that would help much.
Bitch could bait some dead trees. And we could hide in that illusion.
Yeah, I can also make an illusion.
But yeah, we could also get reinforcements.
What reinforcements?
The
Iron
village-
Golem.
Mostly the Iron Golem, because the villagers are useless.
I hate to say it, but yeah, the villages are useless.
Even in the game, they're just commodity,
Yeah.
livestock.
Right?
Well, I suppose it would be better than trying to attack them, out here. At least we'd have a bit of a wall. So yeah,
Yeah.
retreat sounds like a good idea.
Oh no, I don't like what I see.
If Anna doesn't come with us, Aethric is actually going to pick her up.
Alrighty. Yeah, if the party starts retreating, Anna will immediately take off with them.
On the way, I say we take that Herobrine guy, unconscious, take him hostage. Might know something.
Gail, are you retreating
Yeah?
with them?
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Yeah, I think she might be paying too much attention to Minecraft.
No, I was looking at a chat. I'm sorry.
The stream chat.
Yeah, some people are complaining about $50 for a turbo for VGA. Too much. It's like it's only $50 and I have to pay it once. That's it.
Yeah.
And
It's
also, if you're kind enough.
Aethric is going to tell Gale and Elena, who I think also has a bow,
Yes.
to get up on the wall and attack them. Attack Herobrine as soon as he comes into range.
Get up on the building, right?
Or you mean this?
Okay. The wall? This? Okay.
Yeah, I'm also gonna get up on the wall, and on the ground below, I'm gonna make a, well, you have the token, so could you place an Iron Golem token, about right here?
Yeah. But where?
About here.
Right in front of him.
There.
80 through 20.
I'm gonna have to make sure I'm in 5 blocks of it. That's how
So, should we probably warn the village?
We can't talk to them.
I'm in my
Oh.
room.
I was just thinking to get the Iron Golem to do something.
you could try plugging your nose and make an intelligence check.
Is the Iron Golem humanoid?
Emily, you might not want to have him march any more closer because at this point, I'm going to be firing at him.
Alrighty.
Okay, Mark.
Hey, he's within range. I don't care if I have disadvantage.
Okay,
Right.
Mark.
Yeah, he's
Uh,
280 there.
I have a maximum of 320, so he's within range. I'll take disadvantage. I don't care.
I can actually start hitting him from here.
Yeah, so can Gale.
Yep.
I think I have a longbow. Yes, I do have a longbow.
Yep. Longbow maximum range is 600, so you could be on the other side of the village and still hit him.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, I just checked. You could.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have disadvantage, but okay. I guess
Yeah,
I can.
You know, he's going to take 2 or 3 rounds just to get
Alright.
close to us, so we might as well.
Right. Might as well. That's a mess.
Figured.
Oh, come on! Oh, come on! That is not fair!
That's
I
not
could have
fair.
crit if I did not have disadvantage.
Could have crit if you hadn't had disadvantage. On the other hand, with disadvantage, you did manage to land a hit.
Yay! He's gonna be like, what the fuck?
Sorry, I'm having.
Did Hero Brain?
Go through and write out some HP real fast as soon as I can figure out where my Minecraft bestiary went. Here it is. Wither skeletons. Did I not build blaze? Oopsies. I forgot to actually build the blaze. Oh well, I guess I'll make something up for them.
How high is the wall?
How high is the wall?
Yeah.
I have no idea.
Okay.
4 blocks.
Right. The wall. The wall that we're on.
4 blocks.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah. You guys were the ones that technically built it, so it would technically have been up to you guys. So,
I'm gonna shoot at Hero Brian as well.
alrighty. Go right ahead and shoot at Hero Grind there for me.
18.
Let me add these.
Disadvantage, so that'd be a 13.
Disadvantage.
Yeah,
Oh,
disadvantage.
yeah, 30,
that'd be
yeah.
13. That actually is a miss.
Yeah, thought so.
Hey, you fucking bastard! Eat my arrows! Sorry. I decided to go ahead and say it out loud.
Yep. So yeah, everything is going to be rolling initiative here now that combat has started.
Okay.
Yeah.
They have an initiative of 0. Alrighty.
Initiative was dexterity.
Yep, initiative is dexterity.
Oh, Gil really wants to go. Jeez,
Gail really wants to go. In
Well, of
fact,
course, she
Gail
just
is,
yelled.
Gail is actually just slightly faster than Hero Brand. Uh, 13, 10, 19. Lena, don't forget to add your initiative.
There.
Elena's faster than Mitch. Sort. And Gale with the initiative.
Time to fight again.
Actually, I forgot to roll initiative on one person. Let me do that real fast. Maybe she gets to go first. Excuse me.
Oh.
Looks like Anna gets to go first. Anna will do nothing. She will ready an attack for the first thing that comes in range of her. So, alright, now Gale can take her turn.
Okay. Oh, 8 mil miss.
That's a miss. Anything else?
Nope.
Alrighty. Hero Brian. Hero
Go,
Brian
go, sir!
is going
You
to
jerk!
move his speed of 40. And then he's going to move his speed of 40 again. And
He's fast.
yeah, he is ridiculously
Now you're
fast.
right. Well, for my regular attack.
8th rank.
Oh, what? Oh.
I will, of course, fire again at him. That'll miss. I resolve.
Yep, that's a miss. Lena.
Let's see. Yeah, too far. I'm gonna move to 30 feet on the wall. Just because I can. And I'm gonna shoot at Hero Brian. 16.
16, that is a hit.
Woo! So then it's damage.
Yep. Roll some damage.
Critical hit, critical hit. That's +2 piercing. 10.
Nice, 10 damage. Alright. Anything else?
No, I'm done.
Alright, Mitch.
I don't know if anything's gonna come within range, but I guess already a magic missile spell for anything that does. And also, if the wall is 4 blocks high, ugh, how would I have to arrange my illusion to keep it within range? The range is 25 feet.
A wall, a 4 block high wall would be 20 feet, so it's within range. The ground is within range.
Right.
Oh, okay, all right. Okay, so my illusion is maintained, I guess, and yeah, my range on magic missile is 100 feet, so keep that in mind.
100 feet, you said?
Yeah, 100 feet.
Alrighty.
I'm done.
Hang on. I have to do math that I forgot to do. Alright. Wither skeletons. What can they do? I wonder. They can move 30 and 30 again. Closing my map tools doesn't lag. 30, 30 again. 30, 30 again. 30, and that is 1 square too many for him. 30, 30. Actually, the back with their skeletons aren't quite between 30 and 30, but that's alright. And Blaze. Blaze will move 30 and 30. Each of the Blaze is going to move 30 feet. To line up right there. And before the next initiative round takes place, the dark cloud expands even more.
Guy Gus. Sorry.
Anna is going to once again ready an attack for anything that comes near her. Gale.
Okay. I am going to attack again. And 9's gonna miss.
Yep. 9's gonna miss.
And turn.
Sorry, trying to think here. 40 feet by 40 feet. That's what Herobrine is going to do. Let's see, well, how far away is he from anything? What Herobrine is going to do now is he is going to pull out a bow and arrow, and he's going to fire at, looks like it's going to be Elena.
No.
18?
18. That should be a hit, I guess.
Is that a longbow?
Oh yeah, that's
I think that's 150.
Yeah, it's
yeah, that's
150.
160.
So he'd have
Oh,
disadvantage.
he'd have disadvantage.
Oh.
Okay, hang on.
Dang
then
it.
it's
8.
8 then. In that case, I
8
think
is
that's
not a
gonna
hit.
hit.
18 would have hit.
Here Brian curses the fact that he was thwarted by disadvantage. Aetheric.
Alright, I'm going to fire again. Not surprised. And I'm going to start heading back 30 feet. And that'll be it.
Elena.
Shoot at Herobrine. 14.
14, that is actually a hit.
Awesome. And damage 5.
5, alright.
And I'm gonna move 20 feet back.
If you guys don't know what that reference is, it's a Jurassic Park reference.
Yeah. Shoot it!
To the...
Anything else?
No, I'm done.
Mitch.
Okay, I guess I'm just going to keep on doing what I was doing, but I'm gonna move up here now, and nope, still can't hit him. He's pretty far away, but
Yeah,
keep on
he's
holding
pretty
that
far.
magic missile.
Alrighty. And there's skeletons. They all get to go. I'm just gonna select them all. And they're all gonna move 30 by 30. Blazes, they're all gonna move 30 by 30. And then as my map tool stops freezing up on me constantly. And it's just gonna continue to do what she's been doing. Gale.
Okay. Now let's see. I had to move a bit closer. Wait, move speed is check. Stay. Is that closer?
Yep.
Yep.
145? Nice.
In time for some rolling.
Nice.
Almost a crit again.
Almost a crit.
Okay.
Almost a crit.
Nah!
Those are
Oh
the
wait,
dice.
wait, sorry, I saw the 8 and freaked. Sorry. 8 damage and my turn.
My dice are stuck. 8 damage. Okie dokie Loki.
Loki? I like Loki.
Herobrine. He's gonna move. First, he's gonna move 40. And then he's gonna see what there is. You know what? He'll just double move this round. And to be completely honest, I think he double moved last round and then tried to make an attack.
He did.
Oops.
Oh.
Oh
Probably.
Oops.
well. Yeah, I didn't even notice.
All right. I don't have any fancy longbows, so this is just going to be again with disadvantage, and it's a miss. Still not surprised. I'm going to move back another 30 feet, and I resolve.
Alrighty. Elena.
I'm gonna shoot at Hero Brian without disadvantage this time. So, bam, 11. It's a miss.
Miss.
Damn it. And then I'm gonna move 15 feet back.
Alrighty.
And I'm done.
Mitch.
Okay. Alright, how is this wall laid out? Is it like a rampart, like a low middle piece and a low middle piece and a high and two high ends, or what?
I don't think if I was building it, I wouldn't have put a high end on the inside, but I would have on the outside.
Oh, well. Okay, I'm gonna go back a step, and I'm going to try to hide as a goblin. I can apparently hide without using an action, so I am going to do that.
Alrighty.
I check, and it's pretty bad. Oh no. Okay. Well, I'll just ready magic missile for whoever comes within 100 feet, and I'll end my turn.
Alrighty. Once again, with their skeletons, they're going to move their full 60. The blazes are going to be a little more interesting this round, and that they're actually going to start moving this way.
Oh, thank Christ.
Oh.
New. We're on the object layer. I keep forgetting that. And yep. Anna's worried about the fact that the mountain has been mostly engulfed now by the dark cloud. She's actually going to move 30 feet. She's actually under the wall here, through the gate there. Let's see. Urban's 145, so she will ready an action. Gale.
Okay. I am going to go ahead and attack Hero Brian again because I hate his guts.
Hit.
Okay.
8 damage.
You're not bloodied yet.
He's not bloodied yet, no.
Okay.
Hacks.
I guess.
Alright. Herobrine. Actually, I am keeping 100% track of his health. 120. I'm actually surprised. No, wait. 100. No, it's 120. Wow, I'm confused.
Weh. Alright. Okay, my thingies go off.
Alrighty.
Okay, D4. I think it's D4 plus 1 for every one of them.
Yeah, it's 1d4 plus 1 for everyone.
Okay.
And you get 3 of them.
Whoops. Whoops.
You could just do 3d4 plus 3.
Yeah.
Oh well.
4, 4, and 3. Take away 4, take away 4, take away 3. Alright. Still not quite bloodied yet.
Alright.
Let's see. Having moved there, that was his double move, so he can't take an action. Aetheric.
I'm going to move over to here, and I'm going to attack him. He is now within range. Yay, maybe I'll hit. Yay.
That is a hit, yes.
7 damage.
7 damage. Now he's bloodied.
Yay. And I'm going to end my movement. I'm going to go over to the ladder, which is probably here. Why not? And yeah, I'm just going to like sort of jump onto the square and slowly sink down. That'll be it.
Elena.
I'm gonna use my what's it called? Magic missile.
Alrighty.
And aim all 3 on Hero Brian. So I can use 3d4.
Yep. 3d4
Plus
3d4 plus
3.
3. Yep.
Yeah. Boom!
11 damage. Nice, nice.
Eat shit and die.
Anything else?
Let's see, how far away is it? 80.
You could try moving. You might
Yeah.
want to get now behind the wall.
So I'm gonna... yeah, I'm gonna go down here. Move 20 feet down there.
Alrighty. Mitch.
Okay, I'm gonna try to hide again.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, I guess if the ladder's... I don't want to leave my illusion behind. Oh, okay, I will stay. And I'm going to try to hit him with my swing. It will be a thingy that is disadvantage, but whatever.
Alrighty. Yeah, that's a miss.
Okay, I'm done.
Alrighty, wither skeletons. They're gonna go 30 by 30. Blazes are going to go 30, and then the DM is going to get annoyed at map tools because it keeps freezing up on her. Yeah, no one's in range of the blazes, so they're going to move another 30. Thing just keeps getting bigger and bigger.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Anna. Anna is going to have some fun. Anna is going to step out here. And she's going to look at Herobrine. And she is going to, as soon as I find it, would help if I'm looking in the right set of spells here. Do 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 do. Can she use that? No, he's literally 10 squares out of range. Can she use... oh, that she can use. Alright. So it might be better to aim somewhere else. No, it doesn't matter. She can't aim anywhere else. She might be able to if I revert her last move and instead have her walk this way. Now let's see if she can hit anything. No, she's okay. Alright.
If you revert your last move and go this way diagonally, then Hero Brian will be within 50 feet.
Alrighty. Reverse last move. Said this way, like here.
Directly diagonally should be enough. Yeah, right. Yeah, now you're within 50.
Oh, yep. Now I'm in 50. Alright, cool. She's going to... Okay, that actually didn't do what I thought it did. Oops. Okay, I need to literally change that spell because I just kind of picked her spells based off of their names. I didn't actually have a look at the spells. She was gonna cast PK Fire, which I was gonna base off of Fairy Flame Strike.
Fairy
And
Fire!
it's like,
That sounds cool.
yeah, that's about it. It's like it's
I
Fairy
don't
Fire.
get it.
And
It
Fairy
doesn't do
Fire,
anything, it lights things up.
Yeah, all
Okay,
it does
Mark.
is light things up, so.
I thought you said we could use it for other stuff, but okay.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to what's another is there why don't I just have her use her Ray of Frost. Have her cast PK Freeze as soon as I can figure out where Ray of Frost went. Ray of Frost. 50 feet. Range 50 feet. Range basic against the creature. Magic ability modifier plus your spellcasting bonus. 1d8 cold damage. Alright, so 1d4 plus 4. Or 4 plus 4. 1d20 plus 4. Ah, that misses. That sucks. PK Freeze! And she completely misses. Gale!
Okay, I am going to go back these faces and I'm going to attack Hero Brian again.
Alrighty.
Yeah, that's it. Oh,
That's
miss.
a miss.
End turn.
So let's see. Do. Massive freaking pickaxe. He rushes forward, he charges, he swings with his pickaxe, and Anna simply ducks. The joys of being small. Aetheric.
Where's... The door is only 2 spaces wide, or is it more than that?
The gate.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say it's 4 squares wide. Let me find a miscellaneous token. I'll throw it down. I'm going to say that. Whoa, that was much bigger than I thought it would be. I'm going to say it's that big.
Alright. In that case, I'm going to go over here. Let's see. Probably couldn't see him from there, so I'm going to move again over to here. And that'll be it.
Alrighty. Elena.
Let's see. Couldn't see him from there. Still can't see him from there, can I?
No, probably not.
Well, even if he has cover, as long as you can see him, then you'd be able to use a magic missile.
Yeah.
I
Right.
guess it's up to the DM to decide.
Actually, let's see. Lining it up. In 4th edition, that would be a hard corner. 5th edition doesn't seem to have any rules against that.
It does have rules against it, actually.
does?
You connect the corners, I think. Like the corners of the squares or something like that. I think that is 3/4 cover in 5th edition. But
Okay.
again, if you're firing magic missile, you only need to see him.
Right. So, yeah, you'd be able to see him.
Then I use 3 magic missile
Alrighty.
on Herobrine. Boom! 13 damage.
13 damage. Nice. Very nice. He's feeling it, that's for sure. Anything
Now I
else?
can't use anymore. Damn. Now I'm done.
Mitch.
Okay. I wonder if I can hit from here. No. Can I hit from here? No. I'm gonna go back, revert that. And, sure. What the hey? I'm gonna use my last spell. I think it's my last spell.
Yes.
My
Second
magic
magic
missile again
Yeah.
on Herobrine.
Alrighty. 11 damage. He's really feeling it now.
Oh.
Good.
Alright.
Hey guys, don't kill him.
Anything else?
Alive. I am my. Wait, no. Wait, no. 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 I am going to try to hide again.
Alrighty.
Yes, I did a thing decently.
Very
Okay.
nice. Alrighty.
Okay.
Let's see. These guys are gonna move 30, followed by 30. Get themselves up there. These guys are each gonna move 30. Still not in range of anything. Oh, come on, map tool. Stop freaking lagging at me all over the place. Okay, map tools. 80. That is.
Gale is within range for 80.
Yeah, I'm just looking at them. Let's see. 105. Looks like Gale's the only thing that any of them would be able to shoot at. 80, 80, 80. And even then, only 2, 1, and 3 would be able to shoot. D20 plus 2. Yep.
Yo, 2 of them will hit. I'm just glad that they're both not crits.
Oh, what the heck was that?
Blazes are attacking.
Oh
Yep,
shoot!
those are the blazes attacking.
Oh, blaze. It's okay.
I'm exactly at Bloody's level.
That would actually bring my character to the knees.
Alrighty. Fireballs shoot forward at Gale. One of them completely misses. The other 2 strike
Completely
Gale
hits.
with the fire. That is 6 points of damage. And did I expand the darkness last round? I do not remember. Oh well. Moving on. Anna! Anna is going to reach into her pocket as if she has pockets, which she clearly doesn't, but yet somehow does. She pulls out a massive frying pan and she's going to swing with said frying pan. And yeah, that -1 is not going to help her out much. She's going to miss
She
with that.
Princess Peach.
So she's going to miss. Gale.
Okay. Gail is going to move over here. And she's going to shoot at Herobrine again. Crit miss.
Your arrow goes flying over his head.
And accidentally hit Hana. Oh, no! Okay.
Alrighty. Herobrine. He's going to step up here and swing at Aetheric. 15.
That'll just hit.
Alrighty. Da, 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 da. I don't remember his attack power anymore. 7 damage.
Alright.
And then, let's see, he's moved 1 square. He still has 35 squares of movement. So, he's going to take his 35 squares of movement. And he's going to teleport. Right up there. Hello.
Wait, how is he? Oh,
Aetheric.
he can just teleport whenever without taking an action.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
one of his move abilities, basically.
Alright.
I'm assuming Anna, even with the frying pan, doesn't weigh too much, right?
No, she doesn't.
Okay. Aetheric is going to pick her up. And, let's see, I believe that would halve my movement speed. So yeah, he's going to pick her up. And he's going to... That... Oops. That was 1, and he's going to keep on going. Yeah, he's going to drop her over here or something.
Alrighty.
And that'll be it.
Elena.
Yeah. So I can't actually. I don't think so. I don't have enough movement to get up on the wall.
Do you have any spells left? Actually, you could move back and then try to get him from the ground.
Yeah. Could try that. Let's see, I'm gonna move back.
Yeah, probably if you moved like 30 feet back, you could probably... I mean, it would be 35, like, from here, it would be 35. Well, from there it would be 35,
Well,
too.
what are you going to try to attack him with?
If I can see him enough to use my bow, that would be best.
Well, then no matter where you move, he's going to be within range, so yeah.
Yeah.
It'd probably be, what, disadvantage because of cover? Or...
I don't know. There's no, berm on this side of the wall.
This is true. There's no... So yeah, you'd probably be able to see him pretty well.
Yeah,
hadn't thought about
I have a longbow and cantrips as well. So, but I'm gonna try
Right.
with the longbow.
Alrighty.
Ooh,
Hit.
19. And there, 4 damage.
4 damage. Alright. Anything else?
No, I'm done.
Alrighty. Mitch.
Okay, I'm gonna go around. I don't care if my illusion disappears, but I'm going to go around and I'm going to try Shocking Grasp on Herobrine. Make a dex save of 12. Well, DC of 12. And does he have heavy armor on?
No, he does not.
Okay, good dex save.
That's gonna
Alright.
fail.
Okay, D8. You goddamn blocky ass piece of shit.
Nice. Very interesting. You reach forward, you grab onto Herobrine, and you shock him. And as you shock him, his whole form begins to dissipate. And he says, "I'll be back."
Whew, thank you, Mitch.
Whew. And I'm going to use the rest of my move to get on the ladder. And from the ladder, do I pretty much just slide down without making any move at all?
Yeah, you pretty much just slide straight down.
Okay,
It's
I'm
sort of
gonna
like it's sort of like you fall, but you don't take falling damage simply because of the fact that
Yeah, it works
you're
like
on the
ladders in
ladder.
Minecraft.
Right. Wither skeletons. They're going to 30 and 30, 30, 30. Thirty, 30, 30.
I guess that my illusion would probably go away. I don't think I have line of sight to it anymore.
Yeah, at this point you wouldn't have line of sight to it anymore. You would have been fine from where you were up there.
Yeah, but I just wanted to get down
Yeah,
here.
but now you don't have line of sight to it, so it would have disappeared. Blaze are going to move accordingly. 30 feet. 30 feet. 30 feet. And once again, freaking Map Tools is lagging. 30 feet. And Gale is in range of 2 of them. So 1d20 plus 2.
Would they have cover? Would she have cover? There's
Yeah,
a berm on that side.
She probably would.
Yay!
We didn't take it into account the first time, but if we want to take it into account again,
Yeah, it would probably save her quite a bit of damage. Disadvantage.
It's not disadvantaged. I posted it in Map Tools. Half cover is +2 bonus to AC and Dex. 3/4 cover is +5.
Okay.
So I guess you'd have to judge whether they have half or 3/4.
My AC is 16.
So it would be 6 and 19. So yeah, that would be a miss from both of them. So. Actually, wait. Because the blazer flying, so they probably wouldn't be shooting from the ground. They'd probably be at least level with this. They'd just have cover from, so said 16. So the 119 would hit you. But the 6 wouldn't have hit you either way. I believe that was the roll I made last time. 1d4 plus 2. So fire damage, 4 of it, and Bend the evil darkness.
1d4 plus 1 if it matters.
Yeah.
4 plus 1 was what I rolled.
Yep, I just checked.
Okay. Then 3 damage then. The entire mountain has now been engulfed in darkness. Let's see. Anna! Anna is going to take 2 steps this way. And she's going to unleash PK Fire.
Please tell me that means fireball.
But it is a multi-target from the game.
Yeah, the PK Fire is different depending on what level you use.
But you can only hit these guys. Only just throw.
The fireball is, let's see, each creature in a 20-foot radius cloud centered on that point must make a dexterity saving throw. Nice. So 20-foot radius, which would be 10 squares. Yeah, that's going to just kind of hit every single one of those wither skeletons. Dexterity saving throw. I believe they have no dexterity. They have nothing. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9? Why did I count 9? Seven, 6, 5, 4, 3. Apparently I didn't count 9. Yeah, I did. Okay. That.
Damn.
That's an interesting set of saves there. Numbers 1.
You really didn't need the +0, did you?
No, I probably didn't use plus
Yes,
0,
no,
but
Mark.
I have a tendency to add it just because it's written down.
That's a critical saving throw.
Half as much damage on a successful one. They all take yeah. So the answer is 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 are wiped out by a massive wave of fire energy that just seems to come from her face, I guess. It kind of appears above her head and just flies off and obliterates all of them. The other several of them, however, do in fact have, or are in fact all quite bloodied from that hit. And then Anna, having only moved 10, is going to use the next 20 to kind of move back here. Gale.
Will I be able to hit Blaze 1 from here? Or is it still cover? I can move up forward 1 and then go.
Yeah, you could probably hit him. I mean, you're
There you go.
yeah, you're probably taller than the Blaze are, so.
I move here and I attack Blaze 1. Probably hit.
That would be a hit. 9 damage.
9 damage, and she's going to get it. The ladder's right here, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
oh,
is where Mitch is.
It's like where I am. So, I just get off and move to the side or something.
Something like that, yeah.
There. I need my turn.
Alright, Ithric.
Alright, I think what Aethric is going to do is he's going to... I think he's going to move here. Let me do that. Now he's going to move here, and he's going to ready his action to attack the things that come toward it. And that'll be it.
Elena.
I'm gonna move 15 feet there. I'm gonna ready my longbow to shoot at anything in sight.
Alrighty. Mitch.
Okay. I'll see what I can do from here. I moved over to the castle entrance or wall entrance. I guess I can't see. Can I see any of these?
No, you wouldn't be able to see
No.
any of those.
How about from here over to the
No,
left?
you still wouldn't be able to see any of them.
Here.
Maybe from there? Looks like the only one you'd be able to see is number 2 from there.
Do you have enough movement speed to do that?
I have 30 feet.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a goblin is different from halfling for some reason. Maybe if I moved. Yeah. Well, I can see it, I guess. Maybe.
Oddly enough, that actually, if you align the thing forward, it goes through the wall here. So this is how you'd be looking, is like this. So you wouldn't be able to see past the wall.
Okay. I'm going to make a high roll right beside the entrance to the castle. And oh wow, that's nice. That's really nice. And I'm going to swing the bullet at the first one of these withery skeleton things that come through the entryway.
Alrighty. With their skeletons. This one is going to move here. That would unleash any ready actions from
Probably
anyone that can
Elena's.
see it. Yep, probably Elena's.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my bow. Boom.
Wah.
That's a miss.
Damn it. Shot myself in the foot.
Let's see, that was 20 squares, so it still has 10 squares of movement. It will take one more, and then it will charge, which before it can attack will activate Aetheric's action.
Wouldn't that be Mitch's?
Well, if you have an action also,
yeah, it
what is
could
your
be.
action?
Yours
Could
is
be.
arranged. You'd probably see it before I do.
Alright. Would it
Yeah.
be surprise, or would it just be regular, since I'm hiding?
Sorry. I don't immediately know how hide works.
Well,
Let
I can
me-
just take a one roll. And it's terrible.
It's even worse than mine.
Yeah. I don't have very good luck with much. But yeah.
Well, all right. Guess that means mine goes.
Yeah. Before you do that, it looks like the way hide works is the wither skeleton would have to make a perception check against your hide roll, which
Okay.
was 20. So that would be a 1d20 plus its wisdom, which is actually a negative. So it would not see you, so you would have advantage.
Oh, okay. I'll make another one.
Crit miss. Alright.
Well, we try things. Sometimes they even work.
Yeah.
Uh-huh,
All right.
yeah.
Well, I guess my unarmed strike is going to go off. That's a crit.
Yep. That's a crit. Needless to say, the Weather Skeleton doesn't stand a chance.
Yeah. That sucks, too, because I had actually originally a crit thing in the unarmed strike, but I took it out. Oh, well.
Slashing damage?
Yeah, slashing.
Oh yeah, because of claws.
Yep.
Okay, so yeah, that's standard damage then. I couldn't remember what it
Alright.
was. It's piercing, it's resistant to, not slashing.
Instead of gaining a she point, I think I'm going to instead regain hit points, because I have a feeling the other two are going to come toward me. Yeah, that'll be good. Alright.
Alrighty. 25, 30, lay charge, 1d20 plus. I have not actually gotten to roll an attack roll with these guys yet. This is my first time rolling an attack roll with these. So, those, yeah.
I'm probably down then.
That's pretty awesome.
Um, 15 plus 8. That's a dang lot of damage.
That instant kills me.
Oh goodness.
Whoa.
Oh goodness. So I won't ask you to make a Constitution saving throw.
It wouldn't matter, I'm immune to necrotic.
Oh, you're immune to necrotic. Alright. Wow.
Wow.
Alright.
You
That's
do
happened.
know that we are only level 1, right? Emily? Okay.
I know you're only level 1. I did not expect that they would. First, I didn't expect that they would ever even get a chance to attack you. So, yeah. With that, the Blaze are going to take their turn. They're gonna move, but they can't see anybody. The darkness is going to expand, and then, as soon as I can figure out why it's... There we go. Interestingly enough, I actually have something Anna can do at this point because of that. Anna, on her initiative, is going to cast PK healing. Even though you are dead.
I'm not dying. I have 10 maximum hit points,
Yeah.
so I would be dead at
Yeah.
negative 20. You dealt 23.
Yep. She's still gonna do it anyway. You are actually revived from the dead. Come back with 5 health.
Would that affect undead creatures? Dead undead creatures?
Yeah, that actually kills you more.
That's true. I
Well,
suppose
it matters. In
that
D&D, healing spells generally don't affect
healing
undead.
spells don't generally
Yeah.
affect undead. For sake of this encounter,
She's psionic, isn't she?
yeah, she's
Okay, that would be different. Because normally
yeah.
healing comes from divine sources, but psionic is a different source.
Yep. It's
Alright, I'll take the
actually
5 hit points.
It's actually a psionic force. After using her PK healing, Anna's going to step here, and then she's going to call out everybody to the bridge. And then,
Bridge?
a
Oh.
rainbow bridge is going to
Oh.
appear from the sky, just like before. And then, as her actual action, she is going to cast a Psi shield on everyone that gives you a bonus 3 to your AC, and any damage that you take is halved.
Oh,
With all of that, it is now Gail's initiative.
that was a lot.
Wait, so
Just-
when she said go through, she meant us go through, not
Yeah, she
people
meant
come out?
everybody. She meant the party run to the Rainbow Bridge, run up it, and get through the hole.
And
Alright.
where is the Rainbow Bridge? Fire Medallion?
Yeah, the fire medallion's the.
Oh, oops.
that
I think I will be able to get there, right?
Yeah, you should be able to get there.
Well, it's
Okay, yeah.
Whoops. Let me change that to an object.
Yeah, I'm going. Mm.
Alright, you make it to the Rainbow Bridge. You could double move to start running up the Rainbow Bridge.
Yeah, I'm going to double move.
Alrighty. In that
How
case,
tall is the bridge?
about 30 feet.
well, what are we gonna do about Aphric? Cause
No,
he's
we'll-
still there with.
You can let Aetheric worry about Aetheric, unless you want to come by and like drag him or something. But
Yeah,
whatever.
we can let him
Yeah.
die.
He
Yeah.
Wouldn't
he
be the
does-
first time. Ah,
he does have a size shield, so he
I don't get it.
would probably not have to worry about getting killed by the Wither Skeletons should he
Okay.
attempt to run away. That in mind, Aetheric, it is actually your initiative.
All right, I'm going to stand up, and that takes all of my movement.
Oh yeah, that's right. You're pro. Duh.
I am going to attack Wither Skeletons. And let's hope I hit, because if I do, that'd be great.
That is a hit.
Excellent. Does it take him out?
7 damage. Yeah, that was 2. Yep, he's out.
Alright. I'm going to attack the other one with my offhand.
That does not take him out, actually.
Alright,
He's still just
but I did
barely
hit.
alive.
So I'm going to... Alright, let's see. I now have 2 she points. I could try to attack again. Yeah, I'll try to attack again. So I'll be spending a she point to attack again.
Alrighty. That will take him out.
Alright, and instead of gaining a she point, I will attempt to regain some health. 9, yay, back up to
Nice.
full. Let's see, I spent a she point. Alright. That's it, I'm done.
Elena.
Am I able to see the blazes?
Not quite yet.
Okay, so I'm gonna move.
Just go up the rainbow.
Yep.
Just go out the rainbow. It's alright,
Yeah.
guys. It's alright to run away from battles. You gotta
Yeah, I
learn
was
that.
just thinking I could shoot an arrow, then run. Yeah, I'm gonna run here and up the rainbow.
The rainbow goes, what you said, 30 feet in the air?
Yep.
So,
30 feet in
as
the
you're
air.
running up the rainbow, you could actually turn and fire at the blazes. Or you could just keep running.
Yep. If you use your 30, use all 30 feet of your move, because 15 to get to the center there.
Yeah.
You could get high enough to shoot at one of the blazes. If you want.
Then I'm stuck halfway up rainbow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
then you're stuck halfway
Yeah.
up the rainbow.
So
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot.
Alrighty.
Nah, I'm gonna run away. Change my mind.
You gonna run away?
Run away!
Alrighty.
Run like children.
might be a wise idea, because next turn they're going to get to do a lot of bad things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next turn they're going to get they are going to be in range of everyone, and they are going to deal
Kill
some
people.
massive damage.
I forgot they had range damage. So I'm running through the Rainbow Road, I guess.
Rainbow Bridge. Alrighty.
Yeah, and my turn.
Mitch.
Well, if you guys are gonna go, Mitchie's gonna go too. I'm
Alrighty.
gonna double move. Up.
Double move. Alrighty. All three of you then have successfully made it up the rainbow and through into something. Blazes are gonna move. They're gonna move 30, 30, 30. Oh dear. And 30. They are all going to shoot straight at Anna because they're the only thing they can see.
Blaze 2 might be able to see me.
Blaze 2. Oh yeah, Blaze 2 might be able to see you. Blaze 2 can see you. Let's have him attack you then. Have I been rolling 1d20 plus 2? Or was it 1d20 plus 4? For the blazes, I don't remember anymore.
Plus 2.
The plus 2. Okay, that's what I thought. That's why I started to type and I went, was that what I was actually... Alright. Miss, miss, and miss.
She's got a lot of AC for a little psionic user.
Well, she did use the Scion Shield, which gives her a plus 3 to her AC. So if she has at least an 11 normally, nobody rolled a 14 or higher. This one is against Aethric. 21.
Yeah, that'll hit.
That is actually going to hit. 1d4 plus 2 fire damage. Excuse me, 1d4
Was plus 1.
plus 1, sorry. 3 fire damage.
Alright.
And the darkness. It is already freaking massive as it is. Oh my god.
Oh god,
It
it's kind of
is
big. Yeah.
absolutely massive. Wow, it is huge. If I go into 100%, it is absolutely terrifying how huge it is. I have to actually go at 60% and he still takes up the whole screen. So yeah. Darkness expands and Anna is going to go. She is going to unleash PK Freeze. Which was 4, and that is massive damage. Well, not massive damage, actually. It's really only a 1d8. But hey! 1d8 max damage. Nice.
Does it get doubled because he's a fire elemental?
I am unsure of that. Let me...
Sure it does!
I didn't make that. Yeah, sure, why not? So... Firing it at Blaze 2... I'll give her a random +1 just because, and massive blast of frost damage. And the blaze is frozen solid, falls to the ground, and shatters into pieces. Gale, you're on the Rainbow Bridge. Aethric.
Did Anna move after her thing?
Oh, no, she did not move after her thing. She's gonna move here. There. Now Aethric.
Alright, Aethric is obviously going to move over to here. Out of curiosity, how much does Anna weigh? This is important.
Probably no more than 80 pounds.
Really?
So,
That's incredible, because my equipment weighs 80 pounds, and I have a strength score of 16, which means I can carry 80 pounds before I become encumbered. In other words, I'm going to pick Anna up and not take a penalty to my speed because I'm within my weight limit,
nice.
and I'm going to just move again all the way up the Rainbow Bridge.
Alrighty. All of you escape through the Rainbow Bridge. As you do,
And the villagers die horribly.
That's okay, the Iron Golem will take care of it. He's fucking massive.
as you run up the Rainbow Bridge, Aethric, You start to notice that the rainbow bridge begins to vanish behind you. As you reach the end of the rainbow bridge and reach the hole in the sky, you turn back for a split second to notice that the bridge itself has vanished. After a short moment, you notice the blaze fly towards the hole in the sky. But when they touch the hole, the most interesting thing happens because they instantly begin to deteriorate into nothing. Anna quickly explains that that if you do not enter through the rainbow bridge itself, you cannot pass through the hole in the sky. With that, you now find yourself in a very strange place. The entire area around you, as far as the eye can see, is nothing but stars. Somebody, actually, everybody, make perception check.
Perception check.
There, I just removed. Oh, that's alright. Do-do-do-do-do.
I'm gonna choose 12.
Good God.
Oh,
yeah,
wow, thank you.
180 experience.
We
for
leveled
that
up.
encounter. Nice. 720 altogether, split between the four of you, was 180 experience. So that was pretty nice.
Yeah, that was like overboard with difficulty.
Basically, I mean that was the experience of the encounter when you counted the one blaze you took out, the 4 or the 8 wither skeletons and Herobrine. So, let's see. Perception checks. Gale, perception check.
Yeah. Wait. Sorry. It's like, oh, level up, Chucky. And it's like, oh, yeah.
Hooray, I'm level 2.
And crap.
So how we get level 2? What was yesterday's experience?
It was like 150 or
Yeah.
something.
Oh,
150
I thought it
for
was more like
yesterday's.
50. But
Oh,
okay.
And then
we said 150 multiple times.
yeah.
Oh, I
But anyway,
Okay.
Yep. It's 150 and then it's 180 today, which means you guys just got you guys should be at a total of
330.
330 experience. That is definitely a level up and then some. Mitch, as you are looking around, actually both Mitch and Aethric, as the two of you are both looking around through this starry expanse, you watch as the hole behind you closes. And then a few moments later, one of the stars in the sky blinks out.
Oh no. This is bad.
It's okay. We just need to get Doctor Who to reboot the universe.
No, not Doctor Who. Something even worse. Even worse.
Doctor Who isn't a bad guy. Jeez, why do you hate him so much?
Maybe
No,
the
no,
darkness
I don't.
is... Maybe
I
the
don't mean
darkness
worse.
is värsta narada. If somebody's seen Doctor Who.
I was thinking more like
I got-
Heartless from Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah, I was thinking
Yeah.
of Kingdom Hearts. I mean, a star disappeared. Yeah, that happened in Kingdom Hearts.
Yep. Oh, a star went out. Moving on. Um, you witness a star blink out of existence. And then Anna closes her eyes, puts her hands together, and another bridge, another rainbow bridge, appears in front of you. It extends out for several feet. It takes you a good several minutes of walking, or I assume that you guys are heading down said Rainbow Bridge path. Um, it takes you several minutes of walking as you make your way down the Rainbow Bridge until finally you witness the stars shattering in front of your eyes. Suddenly a blue hole appears in front of you and you realize this is the Rainbow Bridge creating an opening to another world. The Rainbow Bridge flies forward through the hole, slams into the ground just like before. And yeah, you guys are free to walk through, do whatever.
Well, sure. I guess
Yeah.
we would do that and look around.
Alrighty. You walk through the hole in the sky, and you find yourself sliding down the Rainbow Bridge as you make it to the other side. Let's see. Do.
I think we might have lost Alex in the call.
Did we? Oopsie.
Looks that way on my screen, at least.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Looks like Alex got.
This call dropped.
Oops.
I'm just gonna run and get some water.
Alrighty. Oops. Yeah, looks like he just got disconnected from Skype. Can you hit the call button for him there? Okay. Thank you. See if we can get him.
Hey guys.
Oh.
Sure.
Did your net drop out?
Yeah. DC. Yeah.
Alright, you just joined Map Tools. Your name is different because your original name was still connected before you joined. That means
Yeah.
your tokens aren't going to work. You might want to disconnect and reconnect.
Yeah, I'm gonna. As I was saying, actually, I'll just have everybody roll another perception check. Just make it
Alright.
easier. Let's see what each of you see. Well, Aethric, you see buildings.
I see buildings too.
Gale, you see buildings that look like mushrooms.
Whoa, same exact thing.
Actually, Mitch would have actually seen stuff. I'm just waiting on Elena's roll, but Elena went to get some water, I believe. We'll just go ahead with Mitch here. Mitch, as you are looking around in this new world, you notice all of the buildings look like massive mushrooms. Beyond that, the denizens of this area appear to be little short, no taller than maybe 4 foot at the most, humanoid-like creatures. They wear a vest and some kind of loose, baggy pants. And on the tops of their heads, as if it's a hat or their natural hair, whatever, you're not entirely certain what it is, they appear to have a great big mushroom on their head.
Yes. I am totally tripping balls. And I basically relate what I saw to him. Feeling it like a drug trip.
After you relay this information, everybody kind of looks around a little harder and realizes, whoa, something weird's going on.
I would like to. Actually, you know what? It's really not the type to look. I think I'm going to walk up to one of the mushroomoid or myconoid individuals and ask them, is there a place of authority that around here? We need to speak to someone quickly.
The mushroom thing looks at you and says, "Ah, you want Princess Peach Toadstool? Just make your way to the north. You'll find Princess Castle." Yeah,
Thank you.
Peach's Castle.
Are you sure
Thank you
she's
very
not?
much.
Are you sure she's not in another castle?
That's a joke.
Yep.
Yep.
All right. In that case, Aetheric is going to make sure that the rest of the party is with him as he heads north.
Alrighty. Anna's following along. She's kind of glancing around here and there, but her mind seems to be on something else as she walks. Anyone else?
As we're going along, I'm going to explain to the rest of the party. He's going to be walking near Anna if he could. He's going to explain to everyone, if the darkness followed us into that last world, it may follow us into this one. We should find anybody that we can talk to and have them prepare.
Right, so that's why we're going to see the Afarta.
Exactly.
Well, I don't see any problem with this. You guys got any other ideas?
Sounds like a good idea to go see the princess. Maybe
Yeah.
we get cake.
Yeah, have we got a short rest already?
You could take a short rest.
I'm going to take that short rest. I only have 2 HP left.
Alright.
Yeah,
gonna
that'd
take-
be good.
I'm gonna take a short rest or the Arcana recovery.
Instead of anybody using any of their hit dice to heal, Anna is going to use her Psi abilities to cast a Psi life up on everybody. All of you basically just go back to max.
And you see Conan turning back to Shinichi wasn't crazy enough. Yes, I'm using that against you on this.
Hey, have you seen how powerful Anna is in Mother 1?
No, but still.
So I get my spells back.
I think you get,
I think
I
you
think
recover
you-
one spell.
I think you,
Yeah.
I think you recover one spell with the arcane recovery thing.
It's like half of your spells per day, I think it is.
I
You
can
regain
look it
the use of one casting of a first level spell.
up. Okay. So yeah, it sounds like it's one spell.
Yeah.
So, alright, so you get one of your magic missiles back. Not too big of a deal since you had two. After your short rest, you continue to make your way off towards the bright pink castle in the distance. As you approach the gate to the castle, there are two mushroom guys standing guard. They're each holding a spear, and the helmets on their heads just look absolutely hilarious. Having to fit over the big mushrooms on their heads. The mushroom creatures throw their spears forward in an X shape and say, "Stop! Who are you?"
We are here to see Princess Peach.
The mushroom guys glance to each other, and then they glance towards you and say, "What business do you have with Princess Peach Toadstool?"
We believe there is an evil force coming to consume your world.
The mushroom guys kind of look at each other again, and then they look back at you and go, "We knew that already. Bowser is attacking every day."
Who's Bowser?
Is Bowser a large black cloud that turns everything it touches into a large black cloud?
They look at each other with wide eyes and bewilderment, and they go, "I don't think so. He's like a turtle thing, I think."
It would be wise if you let us speak to Princess Peach.
They scratch their heads for a second, kind of shrug and say, "Alright."
Thank you.
They open the massive gates to the castle, and just before you step further on, they say, "Remember, this is Princess Peach Toadstool. Treat her with respect."
Of
Hi,
course.
hi. I mean, yes.
We'll
Stupid
have
fun
no other
guy.
way.
Alrighty. You pass through the gate and over a bridge. Finally, you make it to the doors of the massive pink castle that's before you. As you open the doors to the castle, you begin to see statues, paintings, and even stained glass that all portrays this one beautiful woman wearing a long pink dress, white gloves, and long blonde hair with a teeny tiny crown upon her head. These statues and everything are everywhere.
Well,
Suppose we would just go on straight until we reach a throne room, or if
Yeah.
not, we could ask, I'm sure, one of the many toadstool-like creatures where it is.
Right. Alrighty. You continue along your way. The path seems pretty straightforward. After a few minutes, you reach a massive set of double doors, which are once again guarded by a couple of the mushroom guys. They quickly remind you, treat the princess with respect, and then open the doors. A long red carpet leads up to a massive throne where a woman in a pink dress and blonde hair sits upon her throne. She has a very sad expression on her face, borderline depression almost. She's kind of looking away, and this guy, kind of tall, about 6 foot ish, a little chubby but not too bad, wearing a green long sleeve shirt and blue overalls with a green hat with an L on it, is standing next to the uh, girl that you assume to simply be the princess as she's sitting on the throne. He's looking at her worriedly, almost uh, li- basically looking just about as depressed as she is, if not more so.
Aethric is going to approach, keeping a respectful distance. He's going to go down on one knee and do like a hand on his breast salute. My lady, we bring terrible news. We just escaped from a land which was in the process of being consumed by a great evil. We barely escaped with our lives. This little girl tells us that many other worlds have been consumed. We fear yours may be next.
The princess turns to you, and her eyes just seem so very blank. She just stares at you for a moment before turning her attention back away. On the other hand, the guy in green turns to you and he gives you all a quick bow and he says, I'm sorry, the princess, she's not feeling well."
Are you sure
Nice.
she's not in another castle? Just kidding.
My sympathies. However, we were told she is the authority in these lands. If your world is in danger, she will need to act.
The guy in green nods, and he gives a heavy sigh and says, "Unfortunately, I don't know how to get her to act. She's been like this for 2 years, ever since my brother disappeared."
Well, where do you go to, sir?
We don't really know. He said he was going to Rainbow Road to practice for the upcoming race. And then he never came back
Which went 2 years ago.
2 years ago.
I wonder if the Rainbow Road Anna took us on is the same Rainbow Road, or the Rainbow Bridge rather, is the same as this Rainbow Road. I'm just gonna ponder to myself for a bit.
Aethric is going to ask Ouija, do you have any authority here then? We must do something, evacuate, or research what this cloud may be.
The guy in green nods and he says, "In I have taken on the duties of the princess. I do not have her level of authority, but because she is unwilling to act, I have done everything I can to take over in her absence, if you will." He looks back to the princess and then looks back to the party and says, "I'm sorry, I don't believe I introduced myself. I am Luigi, and this is the princess, Peach Toadstool."
I take a bow and said, "My name is Lena. Pleased to meet you."
Hi, I'm Gail.
Aethric von Castle, at your service.
Miss Connor.
Anna says, "My name's Anna." Luigi nods at everyone and says, "Please, if you would, come into this next room. We can talk more there." He walks over to a doorway nearby and he opens it and ushers everybody in. Inside of the room is a massive table, and as everybody enters in and seats themselves around the table, Luigi takes a seat on the other side and looks to Anna and says, "What do you know?" Anna looks around at everybody for a moment and then looks at Luigi and says, "I don't know very much. It's an evil darkness that appeared one day. It conquered my it consumed my land of Eagle Land. I was just barely able to escape from it before it consumed everything.
Kingdom Hearts.
I've not seen anyone from there since. I fear everybody may be lost." The expression on her face drops heavily, almost, again, borderline depression as she's saying that. She seems to be thinking heavily about something or someone.
Aetheric is going to put his hand comfortingly on her shoulder.
You said something about a Rainbow Road. This castle, it must have a library or maybe a study of sorts that maybe we can look up some more information on this Rainbow Road that you talk about. Because this girl, Anna, she came to us on a rainbow bridge, and that is how we got transported from our previous world to the world we are in now. And I'm thinking maybe it serves as a nexus, and maybe that's where we might find your brother.
Well, then again, the world that we were from is our home world.
Right.
Yes. I don't quite know how we get there. How did we get there?
Through a portal.
From a portal?
Actually.
Through a portal.
Oh, so this is pretty much a continuation. Okay.
Yeah, it's a continuation of the last series, or the last week's session.
Well, that throws it all off.
Luigi scratches his chin for a moment and then scratches his mustache and says, "Well, Rainbow Road is reached through a rainbow bridge. It could be possible that the two are connected. Perhaps this Rainbow Road. Perhaps my brother went to it and traveled to another world."
Yes.
He-
That's my hypothesis exactly. Either that, or he's stuck between worlds somehow.
He stands to his feet quickly and he says, "I will show you where the library is. I don't know what you'll find in there. My brother, he knew everything about Rainbow Road. I don't know how he learned about it, but he was the one that first discovered it."
Well, are we in agreement then? Do we want to try this?
It's worth a shot. However, in the meantime, it would be wise if we had some contingencies in place. At the very least, to evacuate the people here.
Yes.
I think Elena could go to the library and check up some history. I have history skill.
Alrighty. Before that, Luigi nods and he says, "You came through the Rainbow Bridge. Does that mean you can control the Rainbow Bridge?"
What was that? Tobias was typing.
Sorry.
Luigi asked, you came through the Rainbow Bridge. Does that mean that you can control the Rainbow Bridge?
Just gonna wait for Anna to reply.
um,
I'm gonna stare at Anna with squinty eyes. I don't trust Anna.
Sorry, I'm typing something in the chat here. Okay. Anna looks. Everybody looks at Anna, in which case she kind of looks up at Luigi and says, "Yes, I have some control over it using my psi powers." Luigi nods at this and says, "Then, if you can open a rainbow bridge to another world, then we can use that to evacuate the toads in the Mushroom Kingdom." He says, "I'm not sure where we would evacuate to. I don't know any other worlds out there. I've seen a few. My brother, he used to open a rainbow bridge, and then we would hold contests of strength in all kinds of different places. All kinds of different competitors. He said they were all from different worlds." He shrugs and says, "My brother knew everything about that." After a moment of silence, he says, "Let me show you to the library. I will speak with Anna and try to create an escape, or there. I will speak with Anna and try to create an evacuation route through the Rainbow Bridge. Until then, you can stay at the library as you say you want to. Research whatever it is you want to look for."
Very well.
Luigi leads each of you out from the throne room, down a few twisting corridors, and finally to the massive Mushroom Kingdom library. He waves his hand and says, "I don't know what you'll find. My brother rarely ever read, so I don't know if you'll find anything there or not, but you're free to look around as much as you want." He then turns to Anna and says, "Come, let's figure out something. Let's figure this out then." Him and Anna kind of go their separate way, and you all are left in the library.
Yeah, you do sound like you're breaking again. We also lost Tobias.
Right. um, well, hopefully it'll fix itself here in just a second. Let me try doing what I did last time that seemed to fix it. There, we'll see if that fixed it.
That is a little bit better. Yeah.
Alrighty.
Yeah,
It looks like for some odd reason, like the automatic thing there on the Skype, if it reaches below, like if it detects below a certain point, then I start breaking up. So, whatever.
Well,
Anyway, so you all are in the library. What is it that you would like to do?
well, how big is the library? Is it?
Massive.
Oh, it is massive. Oh,
There,
okay.
There's bookshelves upon bookshelves. It's about 4 floors tall with bookshelves packed to capacity. Each
Look
one.
under R.
Hmm?
Look
Yeah,
under
if
R.
they have
Yeah.
sections like that.
They must
Do
have a
they-
reference somewhere.
uh, think if you guys have ever seen the movie Beauty and the Beast, think of the library from that. That's basically how big it is.
Oh yeah, that's what I was kind of thinking of. But do they have them alphabetized like?
Yeah,
A-
they're well, they're organized, like they're alphabetized, but then they're organized by other systems. Like the everything in fiction is organized, everything in myth is organized, things like that. So,
Okay.
and then those categories, those sections are all um, in alphabetical order as well.
Okay. I'm going to search for. I don't know how much of a myth it would be, but I will search in the R's under myths. So I'm going to do a search check for that.
Alrighty. Searching the R section in the myth section, you search for any books that appear as though they would pertain to the Rainbow Bridge. The only thing that you find is an entry in one particular book. It says something about the hero crossed over the Rainbow Bridge and defeated the evil that threatened the world. Looking over the legend and everything that it talks about, it's some big fancy legend of some evil dragon and some hero in shining armor and whatnot.
You're totally cutting out now. We can't hear anything.
I have no idea how to fix the problem.
Could you try repeating that?
Yeah, I tried unplugging and replugging my mic. I don't know if that did anything or not, but I guess we'll find out. Um, uh, Looking through everything, looking through that section, um, the only thing you can find is a legend about a hero in shining armor who crossed over the Rainbow Bridge and defeated some evil dragon creature.
Hmm. Well, that could be anybody. Giant armor. Any colors? Any other sort of attire? Anything?
Not really. I mean, it's all myths and legends. It's all overblown and you know so on.
Uh huh.
If that
Well,
makes sense.
I guess there must be pens and ink and stuff
Yeah, there would
around.
be quill and ink.
I am going to make use of that, and I'm going to make a note of that in my spell book. Uh, hero, giant armor, crossed over the rainbow bridge, beat some bad guys. Uh, hmm. Hmm. Anything you guys want to do?
Yep, it's like Tobias is back.
Yep.
Um. So yeah. I mean, it's up to you guys. Whatever
Okay, I'm
you
back.
want to do. Welcome back.
My internet crashed.
um, like I said, it's up to you guys. Whatever you want to do.
You guys could maybe help me out with searching if you wanna.
So what happened?
I looked in a myth book for stuff concerning the Rainbow Bridge, and all I found was some basically nondescript hero crossed over the Rainbow Bridge and beat up some bad guys, and that's about it.
I will try and do a history check then.
Alrighty.
Yeah, like
Um,
cross-check my thing.
Yeah, his history check is kind of remembering what you know of things, though.
Okay. Then I'll
So-
maybe do a search.
Do a search. Yeah, you should be able to do a search. As I explained, the library is split into sections like myth, legend, fiction, so on and so forth. But then those are further separated by alphabetical order. Um, while you're searching, where are you searching, and what in particular are you searching for?
I'm think I'm gonna search at myth.
Well, I searched myth.
Yeah.
Then I'm gonna try legend.
Alrighty. Searching through legends.
Search was
Intelligence.
intelligence. Yeah, intelligence. Then I should have 1d20 plus 3 plus 1. Boom.
Not bad. Alright. Searching through the legends section. You search for anything that mentions a rainbow bridge or something of that nature. You find a few books that make mention of rainbows and things like that, but unfortunately, you don't find anything pertaining to a rainbow bridge
Or road.
or a road.
What were the other sections again?
Well, there's pretty much anything you could come up with. Um, but, um, like fiction, prophecy, children's, things like that.
Yeah.
Basically, any
Yeah.
kind of category you could possibly come up with, it's probably here.
Okay, I'm
Yeah.
gonna try and. Oh, excuse me. You go on.
I was gonna try prophecy.
Alrighty.
So search again. 11.
11. Alright. Mitch, what was it you were going to do?
I'm going to search. Luigi mentioned something about a race. I'm going to search, like, I don't know if they have, like, an automotive section or a recreation section, but I'm going
They do,
to.
actually.
Okay, well, I am going to search for stuff that would relate to their racing. I don't know, tournaments, competitions,
Alrighty.
sports.
Alrighty. Sounds pretty good. Um, let's see. Lavendor. As you are searching through the prophecies section, you come across an interesting excerpt in one of the books. It talks about when the great dark consumer comes, the man in red will vanish.
Cool.
It not very good at coming up with prophecies, but it kind of well, not details, but it speaks about a prophecy of a great evil. It mentions the Rainbow Bridge several times, mentioning other heroes that would have to join in the fight. At the end, it says something along the lines of, and with the badges, they will defeat the darkness. Something like that.
And with the what?
I don't know about anybody else, but that was really great how she cut out as soon as she gave us the
Yeah.
improvement.
Yeah.
I heard, and with the you will defeat the darkness.
The timing could not have been
Right.
better.
Yeah.
With the badges, you will defeat the darkness. Okay.
Oh, so now we gotta go into Pokemonville.
Yeah. You gotta collect all the badges.
Um,
I think we can post Mitch as a Pokemon.
I could. I've heard these thing called Team Pokemon.
Great. You just took my idea of a Pokemon campaign.
that aside, Mitch, am I cutting out or anything right now?
No, not right now.
Mitch, as you are glancing through the automotives, recreation, whatever section, you come across a book. It's called the Mario Kart Almanac.
Wow.
Opening it up, it details the victors of all of the Grand Prix that they've had since the beginning of the Mario Kart tournaments. An interesting note that you find in there, however, is that every one of the tournaments always ends on Rainbow Road.
Uh-huh. Okay. I will make a note of that too in my spell book. Uh, hmm. Well, does it say anything that happens to the winner, perhaps? Other than trophy and junk.
Aside from like a trophy and things like that, no.
Okay.
You find some of the ways that they gave out trophies interesting, like a massive fish flying through the sky, spitting the trophy into the air.
Uh-huh.
But Mario Kart 64.
Mhm.
But
Yes.
aside from that, nothing truly odd. Nothing beyond simply they obtained a trophy and then celebrated their victories.
Hmm.
What you do notice, however, is that the victor of about 90% of the races is listed as Mario.
Uh-huh.
The other 10% of the races are either listed as Luigi, Toad, or Bowser.
Hmm.
Poor Luigi.
Actually, they're 100% Yoshi, but never mind.
um, Actually, I was just gonna ask that myself. What are both Gale and Aethric doing since they haven't been searching
As
so
I
far?
said before, sleeping. She's exhausted.
Alrighty. I didn't hear you say she was sleeping.
I
Um,
wrote it. Gail is sleeping, even though she's healed. She's exhausted because
ah,
they just went through a fight and ran up a rainbow bridge. Yes.
Mhm.
right. Alright. Aethric.
I think, as I said, Aethric would probably be sticking with Anna and Luigi. I
Alrighty.
mean, we have two wizards in the party, and they're both in the library. I think that part can be handled. Um, he's more interested in, finding some way of, you know, evacuating all the people in this place.
right. Alright, that's fine. Um, let's see. Um, the conference, if you will, seems to be going pretty well for Aetheric, Luigi, and Anna. Um, three of them are discussing various ways that they could escape. Um, Anna mentions that she doesn't have real control over the Rainbow Bridge, but she can sense where other worlds are. Using her psi power, she can connect to those. And 9 times out of 10, when she does that, that is how the Rainbow Bridge reacts by connecting her to that world. Um, Beyond that, she mentions. Beyond that, she mentions that using her psi abilities, the reason she knows about the Rainbow Bridge and the other worlds is the fact that in Eagle Land she could actually use her psi to sense the other worlds even before she opened the Rainbow Bridge. Um, Luigi actually asks if Anna thinks she could um, sense where her brother is, or where his brother is. Um, After getting a bit of a description of what he looks like, red clothes, red hat, yada yada. Um, After getting a bit of a description of what he looks like, kind of a feel to his personality based on what Luigi explains he's like, Anna closes her eyes and begins to reach out with her psi abilities to see if she can locate him. She tells Luigi and Elthric, the Aethric, sorry, to just keep discussing what they want, how to evacuate, because it could take her, um, it could take her a while to find it.
I think we pretty much got it though. Luigi wants Anna to try and find Mario
Right.
using her abilities to reach out. I think Aethric would suggest that if Luigi has any possessions of Mario, that might help her to strengthen the connection. So no, like scrying powers.
Yeah,
in D&D world.
clairvoyance.
Right.
Yeah. If you have a physical object, like the more that you have of the person, the stronger the connection you can make.
Right. To that, Luigi jumps out of his seat, rushes
Breaking
off,
the ceiling.
rushes off. After a few moments, he returns with 3 different items. Mario's hat, a small glowing yellow star, which he claims to be one of Mario's power stars, and also one of Mario's boots.
This isn't gonna be like Super Mario Galaxy, and we had to get to different monsters search for Mario.
Sweaty Tanuki suit.
A sweaty Tanuki suit. No, I was thinking more Luigi's Mansion, where you had to collect. There were 4
Yeah.
items you had to collect from that, but I don't remember what the 4th item was. But all 3 of those items were in Luigi's Mansion. You had to collect them to find out where Mario was. That aside, Anna nods and again informs them to please continue making whatever plans they can, because she doesn't know how long it might take to locate him, if she can even locate him at all. Putting the hat on her head and holding the star and the boot in her hand, she closes her eyes and begins to reach out with her psi powers.
Aethric is just going to talk to Luigi about the usual stuff, like gathering food supplies, making sure everybody is in one location for, when Anna creates the Rainbow Bridge, they can all get up it quickly enough. He'll carry Princess Peach if he has to. I guess, although he would be reluctant to, he would ask Luigi how easy it is. I'm calling him Ouija. I'm not even trying anymore. How easy it would be to get to this Rainbow Road to, look around and even try and find Mario. Because if they can get him back, then Princess Peach will, actually do things.
Right. When you mention Rainbow Road and how to get there, basically, Luigi shrugs and says, Mario knew that. Unfortunately, I don't know how Mario reached Rainbow Road.
Haven't you been there?
Several times. Always with my brother.
And you don't know how to get there?
No. He was always the one that knew how to open the Rainbow Bridge to get to the Rainbow Road.
Did you go to some location? Was there a spell or incantation?
He shakes his head and says, none that I can remember. We never went to any particular place. Sometimes we'd open it at our house. Sometimes we'd open it here at the castle. We would normally open it for the Grand Prix when we did those. We normally just opened them in the courtyard, but I don't know that any of those locations have anything to do with it.
It appears location is not a concern. Do you recall a ritual or incantation or anything that caused the gateway to open?
He shrugs and says, I honestly don't. Mario would stand there, he would look to the sky, and then the bridge came down. The sky would shatter, the bridge came down, we'd get on our go-karts and drive up, and then we would be on Rainbow Road.
It is precisely how the child does it. In that case, it seems that they are the same location. When you went up the Rainbow Bridge, were you in a land of twinkling stars?
Yes, quite regularly.
And
Sometimes we would see a world below us, but then Rainbow Road also changed every time. I just assumed that even its location would change.
and you came back the way you came. Was there a blue glow before you returned?
He nods and he says, the sky would always shine through the hole of when we returned. Sometimes we would return at night, so it would be stars in the sky that we would see, which would make it hard, which sometimes made it hard to find where the hole itself was, but it wasn't too difficult. We just followed the Rainbow Bridge.
Then it would seem your brother did get lost in this land the child can connect to. The question then would be to get there and find him, assuming he is still there. However, the child also said that the darkness has been traveling through a similar means, so it may be invading that world as well.
Luigi looks frightened at the very thought that this darkness may have invaded the Rainbow Road and could possibly be why Mario has disappeared. He actually even states such.
There's no use fretting now. We must devote our attention toward protecting that which we have.
Luigi nods in agreement and says, we must do what we can to protect the kingdom. If for no other reason than for the reason that it's what my brother would do.
I can't think of anything else to do, so I guess I'm just going to be waiting until Anna comes up with something.
Right. Back to Mitch and Elena. Are either of you going to attempt to do anything further in the library? Look for anything else?
Does the Mario Kart Almanac have a date for the first race ever?
1992.
Yep.
Okay.
It actually says 1992 right on it.
August
All right.
27th.
Yep. There you go.
I'm trying to sort of cross-reference the event that apparently took place according to the myth book. See if it coincides with the date of the first race. See if there's some sort of connection, like this is some sort of religious ritual that takes place. How might I do that? What sort of check do you think? Or could I even do it at all? Did the book even say?
I don't know that it would really be possible. The book looks to be much older than the almanac, likely detailing something that occurred long before the Mario Kart races even began. There's no dates in the myth. It just says thousands of years ago a great hero came and so on and so forth. There really is no way to really tell.
Well, about how much time do you think we spent in here? Like hours and hours?
Probably an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours.
Oh, well. That seems like an okay time. Well, I guess I'll have my suspicions. I'll go over to Elena and, like, I don't know, we can maybe compare our notes or something. So, what did you find, Elena? You got anything on this?
I found prophecy talking about the darkness. And it said, with the badges, they will defeat the darkness.
The badges. Uh-huh. And I found something similar that happened. It does not say exactly who, but it does say that some guy in shining armor crossed the Rainbow Bridge and defeated some big old bad guy, which I assume is our darkness. And it seems that, according to the Mario Kart Almanac, that they hold a race every year to determine who is champion, and the final race is on this Rainbow Road that Luigi was talking about. I think there might be a connection, some sort of spiritual, sort of religious connection, but I'm not too sure. Just a hunch.
That may be. I think I will continue reading through some books and see what I can find on these badges.
Alrighty.
Oh yeah, the badges. That might help us out a great deal.
If you would both like to look for something on the badges, you can do search checks. Where would you like to look for information on these badges?
I would like to look through prophecies.
Prophecies. Alrighty.
Okay. I don't know. Would religion be a little bit of a dead ringer to prophecy? I don't know. What sort of badges did they say? Were they made of precious metals or like some sort of emblem of fate for history or something? What do you think? What do you see?
The prophecy doesn't really explain it. It mentions the hero in red will bring the badges, and the badges, with the badges, they will defeat the darkness.
And I'm guessing that's Mario. Wait, have we seen his red clothes yet? Or like
no,
any inkling of him wearing red?
You guys haven't seen anything about him wearing red
Okay.
yet.
Okay, well,
It's only
I will just make that as a note.
Althra that did.
Um,
I keep getting the name wrong. Aetheric.
well, you go ahead and tell Toby what he got. I'm going to keep thinking.
Alrighty. Looking through prophecies, trying to discern anything about badges, see if you can cross-reference the badges from this prophecy from any other prophecy you know of. You do find an interesting excerpt in one prophecy. It says the beings from the stars will come. Using the badges, the heroes will be unstoppable against them.
Okay. Um, if Elena will tell me that, I guess I can search in astronomy or maybe an astrology section.
Yeah, Elena will. I don't remember what all that you said. I will tell it to Mitch, and
Yeah.
I will also tell. I'm going to go back to the council room or whatever, where Aetheric, Anna, and Ouija, where they are, and inform them of what we've found so far.
Okay, I'm going to attempt one final search. Ooh, that is bad. In the astronomy/astrology section.
Okay. So I was retyping what I said there.
Yeah, awesome.
For searching through astronomy section, you find a you find a book that actually makes you travel to the legends section for more information. Upon reaching said legends section and looking up the book that it tells you to look through, you see a page detailing a legendary creature known as a Starman.
Starman.
The creature
Uh-oh.
came from the stars, and with its electric powers was unstoppable. But then,
Oh.
someone created an object. Doesn't explain what. But somebody created some sort of an object that could block the electric attacks from
Oh.
the Starmen. The Starmen, being unable to do anything more, were powerless against the one wielding the object.
Hmm.
It does not, however, tell you anything about what happened to the object or where it went afterwards, or even what happened to the person who fought the Starmen, or even what happened to the Starmen themselves.
Uh-huh. Okay. Okay, just get an object we made which, uh, what you said, what, reflected their attacks or
It seemed to block their attacks in
blocked?
some way. It doesn't particularly say reflect, but
Oh, okay, okay, I'm thinking too far ahead.
um, so yeah.
Okay. I'm going to head back the way that Elena headed to try to meet up with the other guys.
Alrighty. Um, make your way back and everything. You meet up with Elena. Elena meets up with God, I cannot remember. Aetheric. Keep thinking Alteric. Too much World of Warcraft. Aetheric. Elena meets up with Aetheric and Luigi. Mitch meets up with Elena shortly after. Gale, I'm assuming, is still sleeping.
Yep. But only a little bit of time has passed. Anyway.
It's been an hour or so.
She'd
Couple
still be
hours.
asleep. Come on. I hate hour naps.
As you all arrive in the conference room, you meet up with Aetheric and Luigi as they're finishing their conversation about how to evacuate the toads and everything. Just as you all enter, Anna's eyes shoot wide open, and she says, "I sense him."
Who? Luigi brother?
Yes,
Anna,
that's what she was looking for. Can you connect to him?
she shakes her head and says, "I can't connect to him, but I can feel his presence. He's in another world." She kind of strains for a second. She says, "It's called Hyrule, I think. I see a man in green. He's battling an army of undead."
We should perhaps go there as soon as possible. Luigi, will you join us?
Luigi shakes his head and says, "I must attend to the toads."
Tell Princess Peach that we found your brother. We are going to retrieve him.
He nods in response and says, "I will. Thank you. Maybe it will
Dang.
boost her confidence at last."
Elena will ask him, do you know anything of the badges? I found a prophecy mentioning badges that will defeat the darkness.
And I have found a source that leads me to believe that the badges might be objects that can block the darkness's attacks and therefore grant us immunity. I'd get on that right away.
Luigi strokes his chin for a moment and says, I don't think so. It doesn't sound familiar." As soon as he finishes saying it doesn't sound familiar, Anna pipes up and reaches again into the pocket that she doesn't have and pulls out a small little circular badge. Upon it is the symbol of a planet in a sort of a grid format. A bolt of lightning is drawn in the center, and on the edges it says Franklin badge. And she says, "This badge, this is how I've survived so long."
Keep my suspicions were true.
Anna, do you know if there are more badges like this?
There's more in Eagle Land, if it still exists, but we don't have any way back there.
Why
Well-
can't you connect there?
I can no longer sense its presence. It's like the entire world is just gone.
Do you know what the other badges look like?
I assume just like this. Every Franklin badge looks exactly the same.
Can you sense the badges?
She closes her eyes again as she holds the badge to her forehead. After a few moments of silence, she says, "I can sense something, but I don't know where."
That's a start. Ouija, as you're preparing to evacuate, tell your people if they have seen any badges of this sort, they should alert us immediately.
Luigi nods and says, "I will."
I say get your best man on reverse engineering this device right away. Do toads even have engineers?
They must have something. I mean, they've got go-karts and
Yeah, go-karts, time machines.
go-karts,
Mechanics.
time machines. Yeah, There must be some kind of engineers. I mean, they have laboratories.
Okay.
If Bowser can float around in a clown's head and drop bowling balls that are bigger than the head itself, I'm sure they must have some pretty damn good engineers.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Um. So yeah. Luigi nods and says, "We will do our best." Anna hands him the Franklin badge, and he looks back at the party and says, "Anything else before you go?"
Actually, I'd rather keep the badge with us.
Yes.
We can create a drawing for him to go off of.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it might be better to have
Alrighty.
the material thing, but also we need it.
Right.
A drawing
Alright.
might be.
Luigi will nod in agreement and hand Anna the badge back then.
Alright, so we're going to head to Hyrule, collect Luigi's brother. Probably be a good idea to tell the Hyruleans that their world is likely to be attacked as well. And look for the badges.
And if I recall from the reading that we both did, I believe the books mentioned something about 8 heroes. Is that correct, Jelena?
It's the prophecy book that I found with the badges will defeat the darkness. Also mentioned the hero in red will bring the badges.
Oh, he will bring the badges. Okay then. I think we're settled.
So I probably think that could be Mario.
One way to find out. Let's go there.
And Luigi mentioned a couple of times that Mario was the guy that knew stuff. So if you can find Mario, maybe you can find some answers.
Yeah, we should get there. We should get on that.
To the time machine.
I don't know.
To the police
considering
box.
how bad that time machine worked in that game. I don't... Anyway, if you guys are set to go, Anna will look to the sky and then she'll go, "Wait, where's Gail?"
She's still asleep. You guys never went to her. Am I correct?
Oh yes.
I'm gonna go in and drop an anvil on Gil's face.
Hey, you going to kill her?
Just kidding. I'm running back inside and getting Gail.
Alright.
Okay. Gil wakes up and is like, huh? What's going on?
We nearly traveled without you.
Oh.
We done everything while you was just napping.
Sorry, I was tired.
We're all tired.
Okay. Lead the way.
I'm gonna go back outside and
Mm-hmm. Gil's
join the
following.
others.
Still yawning.
Alrighty. All back in one place. Anna quickly relates everything that they have learned to Gale again. Then she looks towards the sky, and you watch as the sky above shatters, and the rainbow bridge comes crashing down in front of you. She says,
Wait, how are we going to know for sure that we land in Hyrule, you guys? We might end up someplace completely different.
We shall have to trust Anna on that.
Anna rubs the back of her neck and says, "I can't guarantee anything, but I'll try my best."
Alright.
Adventure is fun.
Anna turns towards the rainbow bridge and says, "When I start climbing the bridge, it will begin to close, so everybody else must go before me."
Right. Aethric is going to go, but he's going to stay close to Anna.
Alright.
Gil's going.
Mm-hmm.
Elena is running at full speed. with her hands in the air, like she just don't care.
He's just slowly making his way up, carrying his fat lard ass with him.
Alright. As Aethric makes his way up, being the last person up since he's staying near Anna, Anna follows close behind. And as she walks up the bridge begins to dissipate into sparkly light behind her. As you once again reach the star fissure, if you will, the path to the Mushroom Kingdom behind you closes. The Rainbow Bridge extends out ahead of you, leading you on to your next location. And it's 10 o'clock, so unless people want to continue, I think that is actually a really good stopping point.
Yeah, I want to stop.
So, alrighty. I guess we'll find out what we're doing next week. I know Uzuki will be back next week, or he should be, according to the schedule that we've been informed of. Which means that we might be going back to Pool of Radiance. If you guys want to continue this instead, just let me know, because, I mean, I have the entire story written out, so we can easily continue this next week if you want. Otherwise, it'll just be back to Pool of Radiance. I will have to help Lavender build a character for Pool of Radiance before next week. That said, I hope this recording turned out pretty well. I have to see if there's anything I can do to fix my mic any further. It seems that every time that there's a problem, as long as I just disconnect it and reconnect it, it goes back to working fine. So
Yeah, we got better about fixing it when it does go wrong.
yeah, so even if it goes wrong again, I suppose I can just disconnect and reconnect.
I was talking to Kurt. He asked him if he would be joining us next week. He had some personal stuff that came up, and he said he could try.
Alrighty, we will try to see if he can get in next week then. I don't have much else to say beyond that. I will ask real quick what you guys think of this adventure so far.
It's fun.
Especially with it having been written in a day.
It's fun.
It has a ton of bugger fan service.
And also, another thing, all the areas are freaking hard.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, again, that came with having only one day. I didn't test out the encounter beforehand. I usually look over the monsters and test them out and everything to make sure that they work the way I want them to before I throw them at you. And I didn't even have time to build the blaze this week, so unfortunately I did not have any time to test them out. I literally gave both the blaze and Herobrine random stats this week. Herobrine had 100 HP, which is why it took him so long to go down. But the teleporting thing I already knew that he was going to have before the encounter started. So I had already planned out like how he was going to move. It's just I hadn't planned for him to have a bow. I hadn't planned for him to have 100 HP or 14 AC or anything like that. That was all made up on the spot.
Well, I think it was pretty good. It showed us how powerful he was, and it just was kind of a lose situation.
Right.
I think the giant encounter with the Herobrine and his army was okay. That it was hard because it was like Herobrine. It should be hard. It shouldn't be too easy, at least.
Right.
So, did we delete Herobrine?
You removed Herobrine from the game for a while.
Until the next update.
Until the next update, yes.
So until next Sunday.
We patched his ass.
Right. Alright. Again, let me know sometime over the course of the week what you guys think on the way of either Pool of Radiance or this one, especially those that have been playing Pool of Radiance. I'll talk to Uzuki about it, see what he thinks.
By the
Um,
way, I had to do this. Somewhere over the rainbow. Okay, done.
Right.
Chris Helmsworth.
Take a seat. Right over there.
I'm gonna go ahead before I end the session and award everybody an extra 50 experience
50
For-
XP.
what for doing so well and whatnot. So everybody should now be at 380 experience.
I was actually level 1 when I started, so I'm just
that's
shy of
right.
leveling.
That's right. You didn't have any experience.
Wait, how much?
Actually,
Are we
just-
getting extra experience? Or what?
Yeah, I'm handing another 50 experience. Just
And
go ahead
another 50.
and
Okay.
yeah, just go ahead and move Amadeus's experience to your vampire.
Amadeus.
We'll
Alright,
just claim
so-
that he was the one that was there the whole time.
380 then?
Yeah, 380.
Yeah.
Alright. Yeah, when after the first day, after the completion of the wall, Amadeus went back to the regular world, handed his experience off to Aetheric, and said, take over.
Right.
Take your
Something
note,
like that.
my captains.
Amadeus was
You go.
Amadeus was like, I don't need this experience. Here, you take it.
Right.
I'm already going to be a badass.
I'm retired now.
Yeah, actually, he's going to continue on and he's going to meet a group of adventurers. Hey, wait a minute. Does that mean he already met he's going to meet Gale in the future?
No, he might have already met Gale. I don't know. This thing with Amadeus is that his life is a little odd. I just sort of play him whenever.
I remember something we were trying to rescue these guys from camp in the desert and we went by ship.
Yeah, that was Amadeus' boat.
Yeah,
Yep.
and Gil was there.
Yep.
Yep.
You're like, hey, I know you. Okay.
Alright. If there is nothing else, I have to actually build Anna's sheet. I built Link's sheet because I figured that you guys would just end up in Hyrule and whatnot with, not much work or anything. And then everything strayed into what it was, and that was pretty awesome because it gave me a chance to go, wow, I didn't think of any of this. Alright. So, I like this group partly because of the fact that you guys always make me have to think about things that I hadn't planned on and whatnot. So, keep on doing that, and that will make the game more interesting.
Damn it! I forgot to search the porn.
With that said, I don't think I have anything else to say standardly. So, I guess I will close out the recording and thus the live stream. Once again, for those in the live stream, you can feel free to follow me on Tumblr, Twitter, or not Twitter, I don't have a Twitter, Twitter's stupid. Tumblr, Twitch, and YouTube. Actually, I need to change that because I just realized it's actually Serene Inc. for all of them now. You can follow me at Serene Inc. SUREENINK at YouTube, Twitch, and Tumblr. I don't know if anybody else has like Tumblr. Well, I know Falling Star and Mia do. Mia's Mia Harpy, and Falling Star is Falling Star with a whole bunch of numbers. I can't even remember. I feel bad because
I don't broadcast though. I just sort of like, hey, Falling Star, I'm broadcasting. You want to go and watch? I'm like, all right, sure, why not?
Right.
You made me a mod in your chat room. It's like, I don't even know how to use the service.
Right.
Wait, you have Twitch now?
I have an account only because I needed it in order to actually be in the chat room.
Yeah. Your Tumblr is Falling Star 7669. Your Twitch,
Yeah.
I have no idea. Then Mia Harpies is just Mia Harpy. I don't know if anyone else has any.
I don't have a Tumblr, and I'm proud.
So aside from that, again, anybody listening on YouTube can follow us at any of those locations, and as well, anyone can follow. Wow, I don't even know what I was gonna say there. Whatever, because that was literally just gonna repeat myself. Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Once again, we do this every week, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you want to watch us live instead of watching on YouTube, twitch.tv/Serene Inc. 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Sometimes it doesn't go up right away. That's simply because we're still getting ready. Sometime after 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we usually start up. So, with that, I guess I will see every pony next time. As I always say in closing, keep calm and pony on, every pony.
Bye, you guys.
Bye.
Hey.
Okay.